back, and even the street lights started to come back on. So it's looking a little bit more darker in the kitchen than usual, but it's because there's a heavy storm brewing over. And it was so thick, literally. I turned all the lights off, and it was like middle of night, and it was like 9:30 in the morning. Should be nice and bright. So yeah, it's really dark. So it's starting to brighten up a little bit more. It's moving over a bit. So, but it's really dark over here. Hello, Chef and chat. Sorry, I can't stay too long. I have to leave for my job interview in an hour. Tuxie, no problem. Good luck with that, Tux. I hope you get the job. Hope you nail it. You will. You will. I certainly will. Appreciate you being here. It's okay. Not a problem. You do not need to be sorry, dude. I totally understand. I'd rather you crack on with that interview and get it all sorted. Yo, Chef. How are you doing, friend? I'm doing good. Thank you, Theo. How are things with you? Are you doing well? How is your wonderful Monday today? Dark in Manchester too. I'm in Manchester. Serious. Yeah, it's quite dark all over the UK. I'm in South Wales, but it's starting to brighten up a little bit now. So, but it's still quite dark. But it was to a point where it was like nearly enough, middle of the night, and all the street lamps actually came back on again. It was really weird. So, but it's starting to brighten up, but it's still really dark and gloomy out. Been raining on and off, but great weather. So yeah, if the internet does go off, because we have got quite a heavy storm coming over, so there's going to be quite high winds. If I do go offline, you know why. So just to give you guys heads up about it. But I don't think we should. It should be all okay. It doesn't look so bad out there, but either way. Hello, Chef. How are you? I'm good as always. Hello, chat. Thunder Race. With our beautiful host as well. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate it. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking, and I'm glad you're doing well. It's great to see you. What are you up to this morning, this wonderful Monday morning? Or it might be your Sunday evening still. Guys, what have you been up to? And what have you been up to on the weekend, guys? If you haven't popped by on the weekend, maybe you missed the community weekend streams. If you do, the VODs are there if you want to watch them. Please feel free to check them out at your own leisure, guys. Also, we have got, let's have a look. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, we still got that giveaway. £10, $10 Amazon gift card giveaway still on the go. Please enter that. That ends at the end of tonight. I will be drawing the winners either at the end of tonight or tomorrow. Probably more than likely tomorrow. And I'll draw it on Discord. If you're not on Discord, get your butts on there. It's free to join. Oh, wow. I tried to do two things at once. Hilarious. So yeah, please feel free to... join Discord, and also the knife giveaway as well. I tried to type two things at once and say two things and type it. It just didn't work. So yeah, please feel free to enter the knife giveaway as well. That ends in about a week or two, so that's still got quite a bit of time. But we have still got two giveaways. And even at the end of the £10, $10 Amazon gift card giveaway, we're going to start a brand new one straight away, so you guys can enter it. So... right, what we're going to do, we've got that beautiful lemon and blueberry cheesecake. I'm going to start making the base of it, right? So, let's have a look. I actually want to make a good sized, decent portion one, even though I'm going to be doing it kind of fancy plating, so to speak. But I want to use a tin round about, like, say, a square sized tin, which I think I had in here somewhere. What did I do with it is the question. Ah, it's here. So, either one or the other. I think, to be honest with you, they're about the same size anyway. One's smaller than the other. We're going to run with this one. I think that's going to be ample enough, to be honest with you. I'm not going to make like massive amounts, but if you guys want to make bigger ones, if you've got quite a few family members, right, just get a bigger tray, obviously, and just double the portions up, and you should be absolutely fine. Shouldn't be an issue. I'm pretty sure this is going to fill just about right. If it's not, then I'll just have to do like kind of half or something. I'll work it out either way about it. So it's all grand. Guys, what have you been up to anyway? How are you all? Are you got a busy Monday ahead of you? What's up? What you got up going today? And Tux, good luck with that interview for today, man. Let me know how that goes, and I'm sure you'll get it, dude. Honestly. So, what we're gonna do is get a little bit of parchment. So I'll tell you what will be easier if I actually cut this up nice and straight. So, what we're gonna do, guys. Straighten this up a little bit, so pop that on there. Beautiful. So we want roughly about yay big, so just take that off. Let's say about, you want to give kind of like a couple of centimeters around, because what I'm going to do, right, I'm going to pop it inside. There we go, that'll do. So what we're going to do is pop this inside, and I'd say you want to snip the corners. Just only lightly. That one, that one. Have I done all of them? No, there's one here. There we go. So what we want to do, so it fits in nicely. And what we're going to do, right, we're going to make the oats. So basically you're going to do with the oats. You can add flavours with the base of this oats if you want to. It's entirely up to you. Now, usually with a cheesecake, you usually blend up lots of like digestive biscuits or maybe graham crackers or, you know, whatever kind of base you really want to do with it. It's entirely up to you. And even you could even do an oaty base with some butter if you wanted to, but we're not using butter, the healthier option, right? What I'm going to do to help set it firmer, I'm going to combine it with water. I'm going to get some flavours in there. I'm going to get a little bit of honey, obviously, for sweetness, because, you know, you want some kind of flavours kind of going on in there, so to speak. So what we're going to do, we're going to get that mixed up with a little bit of water. We're going to push it all down. Get the oven on as well to about 180 Celsius, which is going to be about 355 Fahrenheit. We're going to bake the base off. Once that's set and firm, right, we're going to then put the cheesecake on, and then I'm going to add another layer. I'm going to do a blueberry jelly as well, just to go on top, just to finish it off as well. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. And then we're going to set it in the fridge, and then we're going to cut it up later on so you guys can check it out. Good morning, Chef. Good time of day, everyone. Good time of day to you, Colonel. Great to see you. How are things with you? Are you well, my friend? Oats, and I want a mixing bowl. That's what I want is after. How is Colonel doing? Great to see you, my friend. Are you having a wonderful Monday? Let's have a look. So, let's have a look. That's okay. Drifty Pearl, welcome back. How are you doing this morning? Yeah, I was thinking about maybe pursuing a culinary degree with my fairly novice. Any advice? To start out with, like, kind of cooking and such. Yeah, to be honest with you, I mean, the kind of best kind of advice with that, I know I've been like giving advice for people who have been like looking for advice on starting culinary career. To be honest with you, the way I kind of started was, I guess I finished school and then I went to culinary school myself. I mean, you don't have to go. I mean, it would be, I recommend you going because it's great to learn it. I mean, other people say, oh, you don't need to go. It's just personal preference if you want to go or not. I think it's very beneficial. That's my personal opinion. To go do that and then crack on with your career. Other people might disagree with me. That's absolutely fine. Everyone's got entitled to their opinions. But I do agree with going to culinary school. If you can afford to go, just do it and have a few years in there. Because it teaches you like the old ways and the old kind of classical ways of things. And then you start, once you get into your career, you start learning the up-to-date ways, and so it's nice to know the best of both worlds. Do you know what I mean? So you can kind of understand like the old school kind of cooking as well. I'm great, and you? I'm doing fantastic, thank you, Drifty Pearl. How are things with you? Hey, Chef. Hope things are good. Hey, everyone. Hey. How's Squidosaurus Rex doing? I hope you're doing well, man. How is your day? I'm doing fantastic, dude. Thank you for asking. Fine, grey, but warm weather. Some fried potato cabbage for lunch. That will do, I guess. Sounds very tasty. Sounds like bubble and squeak to me. Have you ever heard of bubble and squeak? Usually, if you have like a roast dinner or something, and then the following day, you usually have some like the leftovers, like the mashed potato, cabbage, the carrots. And it's all like fried in the pan, and you usually have it for like kind of lunch, brunch, or breakfast, you know. But it sounds very tasty, Colonel. Nice advice, thanks, Chef. No problem. And even if you don't want to go to culinary school as well, Primal, you can always, you know, start emailing to like, you know, I would try and head towards like top, like restaurants and things. So, you know, try and get some experience in there. So email them and say you want to go for some work experience or you want an apprenticeship. Do you know what I mean? And see if they'll just email them and see what they say. What's the worst they can say? And just no. I mean, you just find somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? It's not too difficult. So yeah, you know, just definitely try and aim for the highest you can, and you know, you'll get there for sure. Hi, Chef Dwapper. Welcome back, dude. How are things? I'm okay, thanks, man. Got a fresh mug of tea, milk, 2 sugars. Cheeky, why not? I'm glad you're doing well, dude. No, it's not leftovers. I fried them separately and then combined together and added some spices. Okay, that's fair enough. little bit different. Sounds very similar though to like kind of Bubble and Squeak, but maybe a little bit different. So you're making it from scratch, but you can even make Bubble and Squeak from scratch. But it's usually you just usually have the leftovers from like the day before, and then you just fry them up. Usually pretty tasty, but either way, sounds very good. Radio. So let's have a look. Have I got enough here? I'd say I need another. I'm gonna roll with this. If I need more, I can add more. So. Alrighty, so how much have I got in here? That's a good question. Oh, we should have enough honey. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. All I want to put is, well, 1 teaspoon of this in here. I don't want a huge deal of honey. So, there we go, that's fine. As long as I got enough for the cake this afternoon, that's all I need is 40 grams. And I should have about 40 grams in there, just about. So, yeah, it should be okay. If not, I've actually got some set honey, but I can use that set honey for, what's it called? I can pop that set honey in for the curds and things that we're going to blend up later on, so that's not really an issue. So these are just oats, what I've put in here, just basic, straightforward oats. So we put a little bit of honey in there. You can put some like vanilla if you want to. I'm going to put a little bit of vanilla extract in there as well, guys. So just a little drop. Not too much. So, there you go. Just a little drop in there, just to get some flavours going. I was planning on taking a... Hey, man. Oh, sorry. I was planning on taking on a 3-month trip to either France or Japan to explore more culinary options and gain some experience. Not sure which one I should go to, though. That sounds fantastic. I mean, if you can speak Japanese, then that'd be amazing. Or French. Which language is more applicable to you? I would say go to the one that you probably speak more of, because then you can probably learn a lot more. But yeah, Japan's definitely a big, I don't know, it's a lot different culture altogether to France. So, do you know what I mean? It's a totally different ball game altogether. So, I'm not very familiar. I've never been to Japan, but I know for a fact their cuisine's very nice and clean. And it's a lot different to what we have over here. So I do enjoy different types of styles of cuisines. So it depends what kind of road you want to go down, Primal. But maybe you could do both. Go to France for a year or two and then go to Japan. Do you know what I mean? It's entirely up to you. But yeah, go for it, man. That sounds fantastic. Now I know where you're getting some cooking ideas. Good choice, my friend. You better go to France first. Yeah, maybe I would say probably France would be good option. Depends on where you're living. If you're closer to Japan, then maybe Japan. And it also depends on the language barrier as well. So, which one are you actually better at? I would suggest, but maybe do both. That'll be my suggestion. So, popped a little bit of water in here. I'm going to mix this around, right? So it's going to combine this all together. So, basically, the moisture will actually bind together with the oats. There we go, starting to bind quite nicely. So, there we go. Now what we're going to do, this should be enough. I'm hoping it will be enough. If not, we can always make some more. It's not exactly a long process job, is it? Let's be honest. So,